Hey guys, today we're going to talk about one of the biggest myths about success and about accomplishing and achieving your goals. And that's the myth that in order to be successful, you have to be rushing all the time. You have to be pushing yourself at a breakneck speed all the time. And if you were to relax at all, you would lose your edge and never accomplish your goals. The reality is, the more you push yourself and the more driven you make yourself, sometimes it works against you because you get into a state of sort of fight or flight, this anxious, worried, rushing, kind of frustrated state that nobody wants to be around. And you might achieve your goals, but you may not be doing your best work possible. So today we're going to talk about not making everything a big emergency, but slowing down enough to really be able to be present in the moment. And actually, it'll lead to more success, not less. So let's work through this together in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. My name is Tom, and today we're going to be talking about how slowing down and taking a break and pacing yourself, which sounds awful to people who are high achievers, who are very driven, that this could actually make you more successful and not less. We kind of have this mindset that I got to always be grinding out results and I need to stay passionately focused on my work at all costs. But the reality is sometimes this can work against us, and we may get our work done, but we may not be doing it, in the best energy possible. You may not be doing your best work under this constant stress and under this constant pressure. And let's face it, some of us might feel a little bit ashamed or a little bit embarrassed if other people found out that we were taking breaks and that we were taking days off. We might just not know what to do with ourselves. We might feel like an anxiety, like, I should be more productive. I need to be working. I need to be helping others. And it may be hard for you to actually rest and to recover. And so you constantly are in this anxious, panicked, frustrated state, which might get you some results, but you may not be doing your best work. And let's face it, people may not really want to follow that kind of energy. It doesn't feel very secure. Yeah, you're getting things done, but what toll is it taking on you and on the people around you? So does it ever feel like the more you push yourself, the more frantic and more stressed you become? Well, you're not alone. You may be getting results, but at what cost to yourself? And this constant rush may actually be blocking you from really reaching your full potential. So you could be trapped in fear and trapped in panic and trapped in frustration and seeing all the roadblocks in front of you and not really functioning at your highest level. So we want to look at what it would take to slow down and really be present to your life and present to your work, and to do things with a more calm, secure manner, and how it can actually get you the results that you're really looking for. Okay, the first point that we want to make is fear and stress and irritability and frustration and panic. These things can provide a lot of energy to get work done, but it really saps your creativity at the end of the day. In other words, yeah, you're getting stuff done, but you're not necessarily in the state to do your best work. And so sometimes we become reliant on fear and panic and stress and all these things because it does motivate us and push us over the hurdle, but we may not be doing the work. At the end of the day, this can be really exhausting to us and to everybody around us. So one of the reasons we stay in this stuck and hurried, frantic mindset is we fear that if we slow down or if we calm down, we're going to lose our edge. We're going to lose our competitive edge. And this drive keeps us competing and keeps us moving forward. But the thing is, this fearful, frantic thinking that we are in is a huge drain on you, on your personality, on your relationships, and on your overall state of being. So it does provide you some energy, but at what cost to you and at what cost to your life? And it really saps your creativity and kills your motivation in life. It's hard to stay in that state for long. I mean, you got to keep pouring coffee down in order to stay in that state. But when you're constantly in this fight or flight mode, you're not really thinking clearly. You're not really relaxed and able to sort of tap into your wisdom thinking. You're distracted by all your worries and distracted by all your anxieties and distracted by your to-do list. And actually, this immobilizes you from really achieving your full potential in life. So, how often have you felt completely overwhelmed by your to-do list? You look at all these things that have to be done, and what happens is this fear starts to hijack your happiness, your security, your calm state of being, your wisdom thinking. And the key to breaking free is giving yourself permission to slow down and to be willing to be seen as a person who lives in a more relaxed state of being. And that might make you a little nervous because people might not think that you are driven all the time. Okay, here's point two is accepting a more peaceful way of living. Relaxing and deciding that I don't have to do everything right now and I don't have to do it at this frantic pace. Accepting inner peace and living in that inner peace actually creates greater focus in your life. I have the opportunity to work with some amazing people and some very successful people. And what I find is truly successful people are not over anxious and panicked all the time. They're able to relax. They're able to work with a calm demeanor that stays calm under pressure and doesn't allow themselves to get pushed by all of the things that have to be done. So here's the amazing part. When you let go of that frantic energy, that frenetic and frantic energy, you actually become more productive in life. And people are much more willing to listen to you and take you seriously and follow you. Walking wherever you go rather than hurrying all the time. Because when your mind is calm, when you can take a deep breath, and maybe you just need to start there, like try to take a deep breath and listen to some calming music. If you could just relax for a minute and not be so distracted by your endless worries and your constantly growing to-do list and all your desires and all of your unmet goals, staying peaceful in the midst of the chaos. People are drawn to that. People are drawn to somebody who is stable under all of that pressure. So having that inner peace actually helps you to focus better and really to show up in a more powerful and competent way. So it's not about losing your edge when you slow down. It's not about losing your competitive edge. It's about sharpening that edge. It's about becoming laser focused on what really matters and relaxing all the things that don't matter so much. The third point I want to make is that true fulfillment in life, calm, strong, confident fulfillment in life, and success go hand in hand. So the real magic happens when you realize that inner peace and calm and happiness and joy and these things that matter but sometimes go off your radar, that these things connect with your outer success. Like the more calm, peaceful, happy, confident you are, it's going to translate into more success in your work, in your marriage, in your business, in your relationships. So when you're constantly chasing the next thing, when you're constantly in this frantic energy and focused on what you don't have and what isn't done and what else needs to be done, it's hard to actually enjoy life and actually enjoy what you have already accomplished or achieved. When's the last time you really just enjoyed anything? Like you really calmed down enough to celebrate or enjoy the moment or to fully be present in that moment. When you enjoy where you are and what you're doing, you're much more likely to do what you're doing in a productive, successful way, to keep moving forward. Not because you have to, because you're so driven Think about driven means you're being pushed from behind. What's pushing you? What fears, what anxieties are pushing you? You know, being called is very different than being driven. Like, called is like I'm going somewhere that I believe is my destination. And I'm taking my time because I'm confident I'm going to get there. I don't need to panic, or people might think that I'm not really being productive. When you're in that peaceful state of mind, achieving your goals because you know it's the next step for you, life is so much easier and more fulfilling. But what will people think? You are not what people think you are. You're not who people think you are. You're more than that. You're more than what you do. You're more than what you have. And you're more than who they say you are. You're no longer driven by fear and scarcity, but by genuine love, genuine calm, genuine peace of mind. And because you love what you do. Do you love what you do? If you don't love what you do, why are you doing it? That's a good question to think about. So the secret to sustained success over the long haul, in other words, in order to be in this marathon, is not running yourself into the ground and being angry with everybody around you. Because if you don't, if you let up for just one moment, you know what'll happen. You'll quit because you don't really love this. You're not really passionate about it. The real secret is to be fully present doing what you love to do because you know you're called to do it. And nothing will replace that. So every task, every relationship, everything you throw yourself into, is this really the calling for your life? Are you really doing what you're on earth and meant to do? Something to really think about. Okay, so what is this video all about? I get it. There are people who are lazy, quote unquote lazy. They seem to be very unmotivated, but you're not that person, okay? If you're watching this video and you made it all the way to this point, then you're the kind of person that is able to push yourself, you're able to accomplish goals, you're able to follow an agenda, and calming yourself down and allowing yourself space in order to breathe is not going to mean that you're a lazy person. And maybe you're a little too worried about what other people think, more worried about that than actually having a great life. And I want to shift your focus away from how other people view you to actually being present in every moment of your life, which is so hard to do. But I want you to give yourself permission to slow down. Give yourself permission to take a few things off your to-do list, delegate those, or just let them go, and focus on the things that matter most to you. Look, most people I talk to, they're literally ready to quit their job. And yet they're overworking and overspending their time at this job. They're there not 40 hours a week, but 60 hours a week, and they're panicked and they're stressed, and they're literally about to quit. Maybe you should quit. Maybe it is time for you to consider some other opportunity in life. I don't know exactly what's going on in your world, but I know you probably need to slow down. You probably need to take a breath. You probably need to get your head above water for a minute and just rest for a little bit. Can you rest? Do you find it hard to rest, to recover, to recharge your batteries? You only have so much bandwidth. And if you use it all up by Thursday or by Tuesday, you got nothing left for the end of the week. So you got to be able to breathe. You got to be able to enter into this calmer state of mind and get in touch once again with your happiness. Do you remember when you used to be happy? Do you remember when that used to matter to you? When you used to follow your heart? You say, Tom, you're such a sentimental. Okay, well, let me just remind you of this. It's important that we have love and we have peace and harmony, that we have joy, that these things matter in life. In fact, in a way, you're trying to get to those things by focusing so hard on your work, but you keep delaying that. You keep saying, well, one day when I reach all these goals, one day when I have all of these things done, then I'll be able to celebrate, and then I'll have happiness, and then I'll have time for my family, friends, and my relationships. But that day never comes because you never rest, because there's this big boulder pushing you, because you want to feel like a driven person. And you are being driven right into the ground. So you're not going to be a lazy person because you take a break. You're not going to lose your edge. In fact, there's a good chance that if you would take a little bit of a break, you'll probably even do better work. When you do show up, you'll have more of you to offer to that work. You'll be more creative, more focused, and ultimately more successful. So let go of the fear. Trust that inner peace, happiness, and joy, and all of these things that should be a priority for us, they actually unlock your potential for a more fantastic you. And that's what this channel is all about helping us be present to life, present to our work, present to our relationships. And if this video is challenging or helpful to you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out this video I'm recommending, this playlist. If you want to talk, let's talk. And also be present to life. I love you guys. I care about you. And I don't want to see you drive yourself into the ground trying to be happy. I'll see you next time.